everybody, and welcome to Lifford GAA Park on Monday the 16th of August 1982 for the final of the Lifford tournament. For a beautiful trophy presented by Mrs McSorley of the Chemist of Lifford in memory of her late father, John Noonan. Teams contesting the final here this evening are Owen Roes from Tyrone and Red Hugh from Donegal. At this moment, Danny Bannigan, who presented a new ball for this game, is about to throw in the ball. Referee for the game is Thomas Bogle from Castlefin. Ball is on, the game is on, and the first man to get the ball is Owen Roes midfielder. Comes out to young Potts. Ball going out to the far side of the field, very near the sideline. It's gone over the sideline, and it's a line ball for Red Hughes. Quickly taken to Brendan Brady. Brendan's high kick is caught by the wind. Coming down there comes to Roger Kelly, and Roger, long ball, up goes Duck Mackay. Running on for it is young Potts. He's beaten one man, he's got the ball up, still being tackled. He kicks a high one, it's a straight one. Yes, it's over the bar. The first score of the game for Owen Roes after 1 minute of play. And reaching this final, Red Hughes had an easy semi-final win over Lifford, while Owen Roes had a very difficult game against neighbours Ahiarn. Kick out to the middle of the field. Jared Conley's up for it. Misses it. Comes to Eugene Carlin. Eugene left for it to the far side of the field. Coming out to young Potts again. Gets it up and kicks it. Half blocked down. Goes over Stanley Union's hands, but comes to one of the Red Hughes players, Eugene Carlin. Eugene's fouled, and it's a free. Quickly taken. But it goes to Roger Kelly. Roger loses it, and the ball is out over the line for another line ball, again for Red Hughes. Stanley Ewan takes this one. Missed kick. Comes however to Josie Gallen. Josie's getting through. Goes on to Lawrence Doherty. Lawrence a free running forward, being tackled, punches her across to young Gamble, and Gamble takes a shot, a high one, but it's gone wide. Umpires for this game at that lower end, Liam McCrory on the right and Enda McDermott on the left. At the other end, Paddy Joe McNeilis is umpire, as well as kick out by Mickey Devine. Pushing the back there, and it's a free for Red Hughes. Free is already taken again. That player was too near the ball. The umpire at the other end is Josie Gormley. Kiwi Gillespie with this ball, and I'm sure he'll take this free kick himself. Red Hughes playing next Sunday in the final of the Intermediate Championship, and no doubt they will not be wanting their players injured, number one, and I'd like to win this game as well. Beautiful trophies for this competition: Kevin Crystal and silver tankards. Left footed kick, gone into that big square. Up they go for it. Ball breaks. Comes to one Lawrence Doherty. He's got the ball blocked down. Picked up there by one of the Owen Roes defenders, and he clears it to the middle of the field. Stanley Ewan and young Potts going for it. Ewan gets his fist to it. It comes now to Jared Conway. Out to the side of the field. Two players running for it. Good player, this young number 6, and kicks it to Gus Mackay. Gus gets it, punches her forward to the brother Donald. Donald's got it, tackled, beats the man, punches her out to young Potts. Young Pot takes a shot, a low one, and it's gone narrowly wide there. Dennis Porter almost getting his boot to that one, but the ball has gone wide, and the score remains 1 point for Owen Roes, no score for Red Hughes. Owen Roes playing with the breeze in this first half. As Jared Gallen takes this kick out. Good kick from Gerald. Pushing in there, but he gets away with it. Comes to Gus Mackay. Gus confronted by Stanley Ewan. Heavy tackling on there, but comes to Kiwi Gillespie. Kiwi tackled. Rides it. and left footed to the far side of the field. Kieran Bradley beaten for it here by young Martin McNulty. Out to Sean O'Kane. Sean, right footed one, long one. Up they go for it. Young Scanlon goes for it. Beats Dennis Porter, but it comes to Gus Mackay. Gus loses it, and it comes to Brendan Brady. To the far side. Very near the end sideline. Kept in play by using Carlin, and comes to Seamus Gallen. Seamus on a solo run. Pass it to Josie Gallen. And Josie on a solo run. Punch it forward to Kieran Bradley. Bradley right across that goals. Ball comes to Seamus Gallen. Yes. Got it. Back to QA. High one from QA. Still on play. Young Gamble going for it. But it comes to one of the Owen Roes defenders, and he clears it to young Potts. Still got it, has he? No, he's pushed off the ball there by Stanley Ewan, and it's a free kick for Owen Roes. Donald Mackay to take this one from the middle of the field. Brendan Brady goes for it, loses it. It comes to Dennis Porter, one of the veterans in this Owen Roes team. Still got that ball. Shot blocked down, but it comes to Jared Christie. Knocks it forward to Gus Mackay. Gus takes a shot, and just a shot goes wide. Using Carolyn there getting receiving attention, believe it or not, from the Owen Roe officials. So that's sportsmanship. In the middle of the field there. John McDade and John Ponsonby looking after using Carolyn. As the kick out comes to this side of the field. Dennis Porter gets it. Tackled, but he gets a kick into Jared Conway. Jared still battling for it along with Brendan Brady. Brady gets it and gets it up. I would say Brendan's going to get this clearance now, or it's going to be fouled. Holding on to that ball too long, yes. Free in for Owen Roes. But 25 yards out from the Red Q's goals. And Dennis Porter, former fullback, and now corner forward to take this one. Good kick from Dennis, got into that square. Oh, Gus Mackay got his fist out there, hit the post and went wide. 6 minutes gone in this first half. The score, Owen Roes 1 point, Red Q's no score. Tommy Kelly placing the ball for Jared Gallen's kick out. Going to try a short one there to Jared McColgan, but change their mind. Middle of the field, Gus Mackay gets it. Poor kick out there. Gus takes a shot. Tommy Kelly gets it. Second time, and out to Brian Scanlon. Brian to QA. Shorty's one. Oh, a heavy foul there. A heavy foul there on QA Gillespie by the Owen Roes midfielder. Tommy Bogle going on there to sort things out. QA still lying. Obviously injured from that tackle. Have you got that Owen Roes line out? Could you give it to me, please? Do you want to try that out the page, do you? Thanks. Will you be able to make it out? They're not playing to numbers now. Thanks. QA's up, alright. And Gerald Gannon going to take this free. Not a good one, very near the sideline here. Punched down by one of the Owen Roes players, but it comes to Brendan Brady. Tackled by Jared Conway. Brendan gets his kick. Knocked back there by Kieran Bradley, but who does it come to? Only Gerald Christie and Gerald, and to young Potts. George Potts, one of the new finds in this Owen Roes team. Pass just goes astray, but it comes now to QA McGonigal. QA brother of Michaels and Patsy's. The ball comes right down here to Gus Mackay. Gus knocks it forward to young George Potts. Red-haired George on a solo run. Takes a shot. Goes on to Brian Scanlon. The message comes to Dennis Porter in front of the goals. Takes a shot. Blocked down by Tommy Kelly. But Dennis gets a second chance, and the ball's in the back of the net. A goal for Owen Roes. Second chance he got at it. Dennis Porter, the scorer, and hear them horns, them Northern Ireland horns blowing there, as the score now 1 goal and 1 point for Owen Roes, no score for Red Hughes, and the game's about 8 minutes old. Tommy Kelly, I thought, had that one, fumbled it. Dennis got a second chance at it, and a goal it is. Good attendance here this evening for this first tournament final. As Gerald Garland's kick out to Gerald McColgan, tackling very heavily there, still got that ball, but it's fouled this time, and the free's been taken by Hughie Gillespie. George Potts going for it, guess it the second time. Out here to the unmarked number 6. Number 6 passes it forward to Jared Conway. Jared Conway missed all these matches except tonight's. Out to Donald Mackay, knocked forward to Jerry Christie. Jerry wearing number 17, being tackled, fouled by Charlie McConnell, and it's a free in 13 metres out from the Owen Roes, or from the Red Hughes goal line, and this free will be taken by Cora McNulty. Nice free kick, dropping on, punched out by Brandon Brady. That comes to Charlie McConnell. Charlie passes it forward to Hughie Gillespie, and Hughie on a solo run, tackled and fouled, and so it's a free by Hughie. Quick one, comes to Seamus Gallen. Seamus on a solo run, out to Lawrence Conley, or Lawrence Doherty. Lawrence loses it, comes to Sean O'Keehan. Sean's low one comes to George Potts. Unmarked George, not now, but he beats the tackle, and it comes to Jared Conway. Jared, and to Gus Mackay. Gus Mackay trying to get past Jared Gallen, fouled as he's going through, and another free in for Owen Roes. And Donald Mackay coming across to take this one. Tommy Kelly's asking which way is it, as Donald steps up to take this one, kicks it high, kicks it over the bar. 1 goal and 2 points for Owen Roes, no score for Red Hughes, and 12 minutes gone in this first half. Donald Mackay there scored at that point, was the top scorer in a recent tournament in Glenealy in Tyrone, so he's very sharp at the present time. One catches the kick out, knocked forward again to Gus Mackay. Gus takes a high one, but this time his shot's gone wide. No Barney Mackay working well with Butcher. You don't, that's okay. I think Barney Mackay works well. Can't want him down here. Kick out by Jared Gallen. Don't. One catches her again, and it goes to Brandon Brady. Brandon was heavily fouled there by Gus Mackay, and referee Tommy Bogan in there having a word with Gus, telling him if he does that again or 2 times more he'll be away. Free kick then for Red Hughes. Hughie Gillespie with the kick, well held there by Jared Christie, and the ball comes to Josie Gallen. Very scrappy here at the minute. Ball comes to Jared Conway. Gerald misses Gus Mackay this time, and it runs right through to Tommy Kelly. Tommy Kelly, clearance is not a good one. Tommy a wee bit unsure this evening. The ball comes right here to Hughie Gillespie. Hughie to Kieran Bradley. Kieran Bradley's got it, and the ball goes out over the sideline, and it's a line ball for Red Hughes. She could have been. She's there, could you? Free kick. The line ball been taken by Sean O'Keehan. Bad one comes to Kieran Bradley to young Gallen. Gallen's fouled by Roger Kelly, Short quick kick to Seamus Gallen. Seamus gets it up. Josie Gallen out to Seamus. Seamus still got that ball. Very near the sideline, making it very difficult for himself. Passes run. Ball's up there with one of the Owen Roes defenders. It's Roger Kelly, and Roger clears it. But who does it clear to? Only Hugh Gillespie. Hugh sidesteps. Number 6. Oh, he's holding on to that ball a wee bit too long, is he not? But he passes her back to Gerald McColgan. Gerald on a solo run. Been tackled. Still rides it. Still got that ball. Always holding on to that ball too long. Free out for Owen Roes. Barney. Only on it. Willie Rosen. Willie Rosen. And who's that? Who's Hugo?
Hugo Devine.
What do you call about midfielder number 20 then?
Martin Devine.
Martin Devine. Is he an Andrew Rabbit?
No, he's
no relation.
brother of Mickey.
Right. That's all I want to know. Free kick by Mickey Devine. This long kick specialist from Owen Roes. Good one. Then into Bernard Briddy and Jared Conway. Ball breaks to Brian Scanlon. Tackled by Dennis Porter. Got it. Backs to Jared Conway. Tackled there heavily by Brendan Briddy, but it gets his kick in. Out to the far side. Donald McKay going for it. Donald gets it. Tackled by Charlie McConnell. Donald is tumbled. The referee doesn't blow. Allows play to go on. He's tumbled again. And young Gallen clears out to the far side of the field to Eugene Carlin. Eugene. Being tackled by Jared Christie, but it gets his kick in. Lawrence Doherty going for it, and Lawrence gets it. Tackled by Sean O'Kane. Still got it. Martin McNulty goes from now, but he's still riding in this tough game here in Lifford GAA Park as Hugh Gillespie takes this quick free. Left foot, and to Seamus Gallen. Back again to Hughie. And Hughie tries a right footed shot into that square. Up they go for it. Knocked out. Caught there by Hughie McGonigal. The Owen Roes full-back. And Hughie to the middle of the field to Eugene Carlin. Oh, Eugene misses, but he gets it back to Gerald McColgan. And Gerald on a solo run again. Marty Carlin is not playing tonight. I thought he was playing, but he isn't. Comes to Josie Gallen, takes a shot. It's a high one, and it's gone narrowly wide. Narrowly wide. 16 minutes gone this first half. The score: Owen Roes 1 goal, 2 points. Red Q's no score. That's okay, Bernie. You can go up again, Bernie. Kick out by Mickey Devine. Dropping 50 yards out. Martin Devine catches it, loses it however to Seamus Gallen. Referee blows his whistle and it's taken the name of Martin Devine, the Owen Roes midfielder, brother of Michael's, their left full back. Marty Carlin's got the ball. He is on. First time I saw him catching this ball. Up he comes and kicks it. Go to the left. Curlin well held there by Hugh McGonigal, the full back, and Hughie's fouled. A free out. Quick one by Sean O'Kane to the unmarked Gerald Christie. And Gerald. High one, very high. Who does it come to? Bernard Biddy. Doesn't catch it. Hugh Gillespie goes for it. But it comes to Hughie again. Back to Gerald Conway. To Seamus Gallen. Over to Stanley Ewan. And Stanley to Lawrence Doherty. Lawrence tackled there by Mickey Devine. The ball's gone out over the line. And it's a line ball for Owen Roes. Mickey Devine to take this one. Just back from a successful tour of the Iron Islands. Stanley Ewan passes across to Eugene Carlin. Eugene tackled by George Potts, and referee T. Bogle having a word with George Potts. Brendan Briddy with this kick against the breeze. Points down there by Martin McNulty. Jared Christie gets it to George Potts. George takes a save of the ball and loses it, but picks it up again. And to the open space. Gus Mackay going for it. Gus loses it this time. Jerry Gallen after him, but Gus gets his kick out to Brother O'Donnell. Ball doesn't run too well for him, but he gets it checked before she goes wide to George Potts. George Potts still got it. Tackled. Kicks a one over his head, and the ball punched out there by Tommy Kelly. A very dangerous one. Hugo Devine going for it. Hugo gets it. Still being tackled. Gets his kick in, however. High one. Punched out by Brendan Brady, and Jared Christie gets it up. Kicks it high and kicks it wide. A lot of fittering in there, as I would say. A bit of goal mouth. Ball goes wide, and so the score still remains Owen Roes 1-2, Red Q's no score. 18 minutes gone in this first half. Jared Gallen with a kick out. Knocked there to George Potts. Still got that ball. Been tackled by Stanley Ewan. Been followed rather by Stanley Ewan. Not tackled, but he's fouled this time. And it's a free in. 25 yards out from the Red Q's goals. And Donal Mackay to take this one.
Declan, where's Michael? Yeah, I want to get him.
Red Q's not looking like potential county champions for the first 15 minutes of this match anyhow, as Donal Mackay takes this one, kicks it over the bar to increase their lead. 1 goal and 3 points. No score for Red Q's. Red Q's playing against the breeze in this first half. Their opponents next Sunday is Uris from Inishowen. As Jared Gallen kick out. Up goes Martin Devine. Loses it this time. Comes to Hugo Devine. To Jared Conway. Jared takes a high one. And Jared kicks a wide one. Paddy Joe McNeil is there, the veteran Donegal goalkeeper, running out for that ball. Throws it back into a younger goalkeeper, Tommy Kelly. Not much younger. As Jared Gallen takes it, another kick out. Fires to the field this time. Stanley Ewan going for it, loses it. Comes to Donal Mackay. Gone out over the line. A line ball for Red Q's. Jerry Christie says it wasn't over.
Declan. Put the umbrella in there.
Umbrella. In the boot. Look here. Line ball in for Red Q's. Stanley Ewan takes it. Ball's out over the line again, and this time it's a line ball for Owen Roes. Rain starting to come down now and making this job a wee bit unpleasant. As Roger Kelly takes the kick. George Potts on there, and so is Kieran Bradley. George gets it. Still got that ball. Kicks a high one. And towards Gus Mackay. Misses it, however. Comes to Dennis Porter. Dennis Porter's kick's blocked down, but comes to Martin Devine. Martin's blocked down by Huey Gillespie. And Huey, one of the strong members of this Red Q's team, passes it to Seamus Gallen, and Seamus is fouled. Quick free to Josie Gallen. Josie still with that ball. Gets his kick in. Up to Marty Kernan. First time in the ball. Loses it this time. As comes to Tommy McCrossan, or Willie Crossan rather. One of the newcomers in the Owen Roes team. He clears it to the middle of the field. Gerald McColgan gets it. Gerald's fouled. And a free then for Red Q's. Almost on the halfway line. And Brendan Brady, captain of this team, to take it. Shame you wouldn't take an umbrella to pack his car, would you? An umbrella. An umbrella. Kick's been taken. Jared Christie going for it, and Jared gets it. Tackled by Eugene Carlin, but he gets his kick in. Charlie McConnell catches it well there from Donald Mackay, and Charlie's fouled on his way out. Brandon Brady with the free kick. Low one. Hugo Devine going for it, but it comes to Sean O'Kane. Sean on the ground to Dennis Porter. Dennis is confronted by Brian Scanlon here, but Dennis gets it up. Tackle there still by Brian. A new type of toe to hand there, but Charlie McConnell feels well in his own square, but clears badly out over the sideline here, and it's a line ball for Owen Roes. Hey Brendan, sit down. Dennis Porter with the free then. Good kick, and with the line ball, good kick. Pushed there by Brandon Brady on George Putt. No, it was Lawrence or Stanley Ewan on George Putt, and a free. 13 metres out, and Donald Mackay to take it. Stanley Ewan still a bit close there, but Donald takes it high over the bar. Another point for Owen Roes. 1-4. No score for Red Qs. And 26 minutes gone in this first half. Jared Gallen with a kick out. This side of the field. Punched down there by Hughie Lesper to Jared McColgan. Jared's fouled by Marty Devine. And a free kick to Marty Kerlin. Marty's fouled by, he's not fouled, he's been tossed, but it gets up again. He's still got that ball. Who did it come to? Lawrence Doherty. Lawrence is beaten to it, but Roger Kelly has it now. Lawrence is beaten. The ball out there to Potts. George Potts on the ball now. Punches her to young Wally Crossing, but the ball has gone out over sideline, and it's a line ball. Sub going on the Red Q's team here. Brian Scanlon's coming off. Who's that going, lads? Samuel Patterson on. But 4 minutes left in this first half. And it's a line ball for Owen Roes. John McDade there, the Owen Roes team manager, issuing instructions to his right half forward as Mickey Devine takes this kick. Good one. Charlie McConnell going for it. Loses it however to Donald Mackay. Donald's breaking through now. Loses the ball this time to Brandon Brady, but he gets it again. Back to George Potts. George tackled by Stanley Ewan, but George has a kick in. A high one. Is that one? No, it's wide. Just gone wide there. (1-4) then for Owen Roes. No score for Red Q's. As they're changing. Not the long was a short one. Jared Gallen with the kick out then. One catch it again. Just shows the type of breezes here. Knocked down to Gus Mackay, to Donald Mackay. Donald gets a shoulder. Still got that ball. Kicks it high, and he kicks it over the bar. Another point for Owen Roes. 1-5. One minute left, the young fella tells me here. as Jared Gallen takes yet another kick out. So this side of the field to Eugene Carlin, unmarked. Eugene's got it now, trying to set up a move here. Left-footed one, into that middle of the field. Very strong Owen Roes on there. Jared Conway pulls out of a tackle. It comes to Brendan Brady. Brendan's tackled, fouled by Gerald Christie. And a free. Hughie Gillespie takes it. Up to young Gamble. Damien knocks her back to Eugene Carlin, and Eugene gets past Kiwi Devine. Out to Kieran Bradley. Kiwi being tackled by Martin McNulty. Sidesteps him and puts her back to Josie Gallen. Josie's through. Takes a shot, it's a high one, and it's over the bar. First score for Red Hughes, and they've got some support here as well. 1-5 for Owen Roes. 1 point for Red Hughes, and referee Tommy Bogle blows a half-time whistle, and as I say, 1-5 to a point the score, and both sides decides a well-earned rest. Just taking a view here of some of the spectators. As I say, at this first Lifford tournament GAA final for a long time, and a very successful one it has been. Good crowds, good games. Incidents like all other tournaments, some not so good, but generally speaking, a very successful tournament. A lot of praise must go to the organisers of it, including Tony Devine, Joe Gormley, Brendan Davitt, Liam McCrory, Brent Needham, the man who looks after the cash, can't get him away from the gate at all, and the McDermotts, Desi, Enda, Bernie, John Francis. Tommy Bogan, possibly refereeing his last match here. He's considering retiring. He's reckoned that his wife is sort of getting on to him here. She's just down there along with one of them loud-spoken Castle Finn women. Oh dear God. A few officials here of the Lifford GAA club and supporters as well. Barney McDermott here, Tony Devine, Benny Porter and John Sheehan. Well lads, how do you think the game's going?
Well, it's not doing too bad for so far, but we're disappointed a wee bit at Red Hughes not doing a wee bit better.
Are we playing against a very strong breeze there, Barney?
Well, that might be. We'd have some excuse for him.
Yes. Successful tournament, Tony?
So I think it is anyway, since it was the first tournament run here in a lot of years.
That's right.
And it's got off to a good start, and let's hopefully that next year, in future years, that'll be even better.
Yes.
You know.
So John, what do you think about it?
The game, I think, will go to Owen Roes unless the Red Hughes forwards get a bit more into the game. Some of their big names.
Yeah.
But it's looking, I would put my money on Owen Roes.
You would. Benny, you enjoying the tournament, are you?
Very good, very good.
That's good.
I want to see Owen Roes winning, but I'm doubtful this half.
Are you?
I think when Owen Roes gets the Red Hughes gets the one behind them from a different story here.
Okay, thanks very much lads, thank you. Tommy Bogle throws in the ball and the second half is on. Who gets it? Gerard Christie. To Hugo Devine. Hugo's still on the ground, but it comes to young Gallen, and referee Tommy Bogle blows his whistle and wears a free to Red Hughes. Score 1-5. 1-5 to 1 point. Quick free then to Josie Gallen. Josie gets a high one onto that Owen Roe square. Hugh McGonagall got proper, misses it. Comes across, Sean O'Kane gets his boot to it. Sean O'Kane out here to Martin Devine. The ball has gone out over the line. Desmond McDermott Desi McDermott, linesman there, no problems. And the ball gone over the line, and it's a line ball for Red Hughes. Stanley Ewan to take this one. And to Hugh McGonigal, loses it, but gets it up again. One of the strong defenders in this team had two young crossing. Woolley crossing. Woolley still got that ball. Kicks it in to George Potts. George doesn't get it all. It goes to Gerald McColgan. Oh, Gerald is heavily tackled there by George Potts. Hands are free. Referee Tommy Bogle having a word with him. Has his name gone in the book? Yes, his name is in the book. As Brendan Brady steps back to take this one. Good kick from Brendan. Pushing on there, but comes to Lawrence Doherty. Lawrence been tackled by Mickey Devine. Loses it. Gerald Christie. Christie gets his boot to it. Stopped there by Brendan Brady. Brendan Brady on a solo run. Hey boys, wait. High one onto that square. The ball has gone wide. And one of the Owen Roes players down injured. Referee there still down there looking after that injured player. Hugh McGonigal is, and Tommy Bogle going on to have a word with Paddy Joe. John McDade, the team manager, in there as well. And Sean McKean and Tommy Bogle having a few words. Free out then for Owen Roes. Mega Devine kicks it against the breeze. Good kick from Mickey. Far side of the field. Up they go for it. Knock forward. Charlie McCollum gets it. Or does he? Loses it. Hugo Devine. On to Gerald Conway. Gerald keeps her on the ground. Nice kick there from Gerald. Goes over backs and heads, forwards heads. Tommy Kelly going for it. Loses it. Gus McKay gets it. Or doesn't get it. It comes to Jerry Gallen. Jerry being tackled in there. Gets his clearance to Kieran Bradley. And Kieran, right for it. To the middle of the field. Up goes Charlie McConnell. Gets it. Charlie tackled. Fouled by Marty Devine. 3 minutes gone on the second half. 1-5. 1 point. Quick free to Kieran Bradley. And Kieran. And to Damon Gamble. Knocked forward by Martin Devine. It comes to Josie Gallen. Josie's got it. Half blocked down by Marty Devine. But the ball breaks. Mickey Devine gets his boot to it. Comes out to Marty Carlin's direction. Marty gets it up. A pass. And to Lawrence Doherty. To Hughie Gillespie. Hughie's on his own. Keeper to bit. Takes a shot. And the ball is gone. Over the bar. Oh, should come off the keeper there. Lucky for Owen Roes. Over the bar. 4 minutes gone. And the score now. Owen Roes 1-5. Red Hughes 2 points. Great chance there for Hughie to wrap that in the back of the net, but a shot come off the keeper and skimmed over the bar. Mickey Devine then with this kick out. Another good one against the breeze. Well held there by Charlie McConnell. Charlie, one of the newcomers on this Red Hughes team, kicks a good ball on. Hugh McGonigal and Hughie Gillespie going for the two Hughie's. But it breaks to the Hughie. The Hughie Gillespie. He's been tackled by Mickey Devine. Ball's got broken loose. And the ball, referee blows his whistle. Off the ball. Third man tackle there. 5 minutes gone in the second half. And Lawrence Doherty is down injured. Lawrence got a heavy grueling last Sunday and then to make it semi-final. Against St Michael's. Spent a few hours in hospital on Sunday. And still receiving treatment down that left corner of the pitch. Quick free there from Hughie. Cut. Goalkeeper gets it. Very unsure defence there. That's George Potts. 25 yards from his own goal. Solo running. Beats Joseph Gallen. George Potts, one of the great players on this Owen Roes team. Young player. And he's beaten her with this time by Brendan Brady. Brendan still got that ball. Very rugged sort of a game this. No free flowing football in it at all. 6 minutes gone as the ball comes to Marty Kerlin. Marty gets it around to get it on his left boot. Takes a low one. Yes, the ball's in the back of the net. A great goal there from Marty Kerlin. Brings it back into the game again. 1-5 to... What's the score? 2-1-2. And 3 points in it. Great goal there. 7 minutes gone in the second half. Have timekeepers, I have bookkeepers, I have everything this evening here. Seamus. As Mickey Devine takes the kick out. Pull forward there to Jared Cumley by Jared Crusty. And Jared still got it. Being tackled by Brendan Brady. But he kicks his kick in. It comes to Samuel Patterson, however. Samuel gets his left-footed clearance. Not a very long one. Marty Devine. Ball's on the ground. Seamus Gallen there. See if his face is still on him. That's Roger Kelly. Mrs. McSorley. Mrs. McSorley there. Mrs. McSorley, the owner of the beautiful trophy for this competition, just after walking past there, as Mickey Devine takes his kick out. And her niece, beautiful niece, to the middle, up to the Red Q's defence, and the ball cleared by Brendan Brady. Who to? To Marty Kerlin. Marty playing a quiet game so far. Well, not very quiet, but quieter than usual. Is fouled, and a quick free to Josie Gallen. Josie out to Lawrence Doherty. Lawrence no problem after that injury. Going through, checks, knocks her back, high one. Dangerous on there. Ball breaks to Sean O'Keehan. Doesn't get it, loses it. Comes to Lawrence Doherty again. Lawrence gets it, takes a shot, and it's over the bar. 2 points in it. 1-5. What's that score? What's the score? What?
1-5 to 1-3.
1-5 to 1-3. 8 minutes gone in the second half. And Red Hughes has got that wooden look about them at this stage. But one never knows. Long time to go yet. Has Mickey Devine. Takes the kick out. Tailing off to the far side. Marty Kerlin catches it cleanly. And kicks a left-footed one on. But Hugh McGonigal gets it. Out to Wally Crossan. Wally's clearance not a good one to Gerald McColgan. And Gerald's is a good one to Seamus Gallen. Seamus at a bit of an angle, but he's racing through. He's tackled once and the second time. Gets his kick in and he kicks it high and over the bar to leave 1 point in it. 1-5. 9 minutes gone in the second half. 1-5 to 1-4. And what do you think of this moment, Liam?
Oh, I think Red Hughes has it.
Is that right? The camera's that way, by the way.
No problem at all. Hey, no, I think they have it.
I'll have a 5 away.
I'll take you on.
1-5.
Kick out then by Kyle Stewart this time. Ball comes to Eugene Carlin. Eugene has a high one on again. The Q McGonigal and the Q Gillespie, the 2 Q. Q McGonigal gets it this time and clears it. To who? Jared Crusty. Good clearance by Q McGonigal under pressure to Hugo Devine. A lot of Hugos and Qs in these both teams, as he's still being tackled by Eugene Carlin. Good player as well on this team. He beats 2 players, passes a beautiful ball onto Gerald Conway, but Gerald doesn't get it. Comes to George Potts. George Potts gets it, surrounded by black jerseys, fouled by one of them. 10 minutes gone in the second half, And a free in. A very welcome one, I would say, for Owen Roe supporters. 1 point between them, 1-5 to 1-4. 10 or 11 minutes gone. And this, Brendan Needham here. Just Brendan, just before you go, could you tell us how much money you got in the gate? Free then. Donald Mackay to take it. Donald kicks it high, straight, over the bar, yes. 11 minutes gone in the second half. 1-6 now for Owen Roes, 1-4 for Red Qs. As Jared Gallen takes this kick out. 2 points between them. Far side of the field. Jared Conway going for it. One settling a wee bit. But Jared comes off Jared's knees. And is cleared out by Jared McColgan. Out over the sideline. And a line ball then for Owen Roes. Dennis Porter coming back to take it. Jenna's just back from Beach Grove here after an unsuccessful cricket match. Kicks this high one, dropping onto that Red Q's. Here comes to Jared Conway. Jared Conway shot a high one, and he kicks. Yes, it's over the bar. A very good point there by Jared Conway. 1-7 now. 3 points again between them. 1-7 for Owen Roes. 1-4 for Red Q's. As Gerald Gallen takes a kick out. Held by Eugene Carlin, fouled by Gerald Christie to set Red Q's attacking again. Brendan Brady takes it. Comes to Gerald Gallen. Josie Gallen rather. Josie kicks it in. Who goes for it? Kiwi Gillespie. Loses this time to Sean O'Kane. Sean O'Kane, former Tyrone All-Ireland one medal player, kicks her to Gerald Christie, but who does it go to? Gerald McColgan. Gerald gets it up. Tackled by Hugo Devine. Two of the smaller players in both teams. And Gerald takes a high one, but Gerald's shot has gone wide. 13 minutes gone. 3 points between them. 1-7 for Owen Roes, 1-4 for Red Q's. You wouldn't have that come there, Commissioner, would you? Seamus, give him the ball. Mega Devine with a kick out, far to the field. Eugene Karen fields beautifully and comes on a solo run. Takes a left footed shot. A high one. Yes, a straight. Now heads the gap again. 1-7, 1-5. Simple situation there. Caught the ball solid 3 or 4 times and kicked it over the bar. Kyle Stewart placing the ball for Michael Devine to kick out. Good kick, far to the field. Marty going for it, doesn't get it this time. Jared Christie gets it, however. Rides the tackle and passes her to Hugo Devine. Hugo passes her back to Jared Conway. Gerald kicks a good one. Coming into the game now. So Gus Mackay. Gus has got it. Confronted by the full back. He passes her back to Hugo Devine. And Hugo kicks a high one on, and Tommy Kelly fields it. Passes her back to the full back. And the ball now with Marty Kerlin. Marty, long left-footed kick. Down onto Hugh McGonigal. Hugh McGonigal is fouled. Good running there by Kiwi. And Kiwi's down injured. And a free then. From the halfway line. 15 minutes gone in the second half. And Hugh McGonagall going back to take up his position. Good free kick. Sammy Patterson going for it, doesn't get it, but it comes to Gerald McColgan. Gerald gets it. It's fouled by Dennis Porter. And Brendan Brady going over to take this kick. Sean O'Kane going for it. Tackled by Marty Carlin. Marty raises in the air, no free, and it comes out of Sean O'Kane. Gerald McColgan goes for it. Ball goes out over the line, and it's a line ball for Red Hughes. Or is it? Now he's going to throw in this ball. Throws it in. And who is going to Jared Christie? Jared Christie shakes off the tackle, and it comes to Hugo Devine. To Jared Christie again. Jared going through, takes a shot, but his shot has gone wide. Tommy Kelly placing the ball. 3 points between them. Oh, bad kick out, but lucky for them it comes to Stanley Ewan. Stanley, good high one. Roger Kelly going up for it. Doesn't go over his head. Suspected push in the back. Comes to Huey Gillespie. Huey doesn't get up. Loses it this time to Sean O'Kane. Sean keeps it on the ground. And the gun kicks it over the line. And it's a line ball for Red Hughes. Huey takes a kick. Comes back to Hugh McGonigal. And Huey blasts it out over the line. Another line ball from exactly the same place. And Marty Carlin will take this one. Mike Sheik comes in. Jared Christie going for it and fails it. Under pressure, coming through there. Foul as he's coming out. And Charlie McConnell there. And Jared Christie. Charlie is going to have his name in the book. He is. Free then for Owen Roes. .35 yards out from their own goals. And I suspect Michael Levine will take this one.
I can score this 1-7 to 1-5 or 1-7 to 1-4.
1-7 to 1-5 then. Owen Roes leading as Michael Levine takes the kick. Brandon Brady feels it beautifully there and kicks a long relieving clearance right down into Lawrence Doherty. Lawrence has got it on a solo run, being tackled by Michael Levine. He's not going through, takes a shot. Our shot is well saved there by the goalkeeper. The ball's on around that goal mouth, gone out, and it's a wide ball. One of the defenders back in there saved a certain goal. That's a good save by young Stewart after 19 minutes. And so it's a free out, so kick out rather. There's Michael Levine steadies himself for this one. Far side of the field, punched on. Comes to Hugo Devine. Shot blocked down by Gerald McColgan. To Gerald Christie on the ground. Samuel Patterson done a sport there on the ground as well. And Samuel can't get up. He's up now. A lot of pulling and chugging on there as big Marty Devine eventually gets it to Brandon Brady. Brendan clearance. Martin McNulty beaten for it. It's by Young Gamble. Comes to Marty Carlin. Marty is fouled by Marty Devine. And one of the Red Hughes players, number 11, Josie Gamble. The ball comes now to Lawrence Doherty. Lawrence got it. Trying to beat Mickey Devine. Succeeds. Gets away from him. Mickey's caught up with him again. Punched out to Eugene Carlin. But it comes to who? Only Sean O'Kane. Owen Roes. And Sean passes the ball on to who? To Gerald McColgan. Gerald confronted by Hugo Devine. Gerald fouled by Hugo. And it's a free. Quick one to Josie Gallen. Josie, right footed one. Into the QAs again. Punched out there by QE McGonigal. Roger Kelly's got it. Carrying a wee bit of overweight. Still got the foul. This is coming out there by QE Gillespie. And some friendly words between the pair of them there as Sean O'Kane Sean Kane takes this free kick. Good one to Gerald Christie. Gerald, right footed one on, punched in there to Gerald Conway. Gerald Conway takes a shot, and Gerald kicks it high and kicks it over the bar with nobody to beat, only Tommy Kelly. But still as a score, 1 goal, 8 points, to 1 goal and 5 points. 21 minutes gone in the second half. As Gerald Conway had it, nothing, only Tommy Kelly to beat, but screwed it over the bar. 3 points between them. 1-5, 1-8. Kick out to the middle of the field. Losing a wee bit of light at this stage, but the ball comes to Gerald Conway. Gerald passes it forward to Dennis Porter. Dennis sidesteps his man and takes a right footed, a high one. Going very near the end line. Captain play by Donald Mackay. Ball can across the goals, and the ball is screwed over the bar by Hugo Devine for another point to increase that lead to 4 points. Owen Roes steadying himself now. 1 goal and 8 points. 1 goal, 9 points to 1-5. As Jared Gallen takes the kick out. Well held up by big Martin Devine. Martin is pulled there.
Damien.
8 minutes left.
1-9.
To Roger Kelly. Roger out to Sean O'Kane. Okay. And Sean kicks it one on to Gerald Conway. Gerald gets it up. And there's a dangerous one across that goals. Fumbled on there by one of the Kieran Badley. Oh, Donald Mackay touches that ball on the ground, does he? But it comes to Jared McColgan. Jared McColgan, the ball ends up in the net, but the referee had a word blown his whistle, and I would say his word of free out. Just wanted to say again there about the lights getting very dark here at this stage, but we hope you're receiving the pictures loud and clear, as the darkness doesn't help this video. And as the ball comes out to the Kiwis, Kiwi McGonigal gets a bit to it and clears a great clearance, but who does it go to? Only Marty Kerlin. Marty's got it. 4 points between them. Marty's fouled. Quick free. Free's been taken. Kiwi Gillespie. Kiwi takes a high one. Dangerous one. Got onto that goal mouth. Young Stewart goes and collects it. Out to who? To Marty Kerlin. Marty being tackled by Gerald Christie, and Marty takes a left-footed one, a high one, and it's over the bar to narrow the gap. 1 goal and 9 points. 1 goal and 6, and 7 minutes left in this second half. Seven. Kick out then by Michael Devine. Getting very dark here, as I say. It's the middle of the field. Up they go for it. Ball breaks. Who does it come to? Gerald Christie. Gerald out to the far side of the field. Sammy Patterson going for it, and jamming clearance comes off. Hugo Devine. It comes right through now to Gerald, to George Potts. George has got it. Still got that ball. Been confronted by Brendan Brady. Gets a kick on a high one. Tommy Kelly goes for it. Gets it. Free out for Tommy. And Tommy.
Take it.
Free run. It's the first of the field. Gerald McColgan gets it. Gerald's fouled. This is coming out of that ball. And Tommy Bogle bounces, throws up that ball, and the ball now comes to Owen Roes, right through to Gerald Conway. Gerald Conway, good second half, not a good first half. Gets a great shot across that goal, but it's gone wide. Gone wide. Still 3 points in it. 1-9, 1-6. As them Owen Roes car horn starts blowing. 5 minutes left in this game. Can Owen Roes hold out? Or will Red Hughes get that vital goal? Knocked forward there. Gus Mackay going for it, loses it, comes to Samuel Patterson. Samuel to the far side of the field. Martin McNulty going for it and gets it. Been tackled. Still got that ball. And passes it to Marty Devine. Martin. Good one on. Gus Mackay going for it. Gets it. While on the ground. Back to George Potts. George has got that ball. Still got that ball. One of the great players in this Owen Roes team in the minute. Kicks a good dangerous one on him, but Tommy Kelly gets it. Bounces it. Coming out through that Owen Roes forward line. Last 4 minutes then. Quick kick. Young getting up to go for it. Ball comes to Jared Conway. It's all Owen Roes now as Red Hughes have started to pull out of this one. Bernard Brady still in there, but playing his heart out. Bernard's fouled by Sean O'Kane on the way out. And this free will be taken by Brenton himself. Far side of the field. Sean O'Kane goes for it, doesn't hold it. Gets it a second chance at it. And it comes to Stanley Ewan. Stanley being tackled by Donald Mackay. Not good football here at this stage. Very, very untidy, I must say. Owen Roes not out protecting the 3-point lead as a free kick goes out to the far side of the field. Hugh McGonigal gets it. Hugh is tackled and fouled by Hughie Gillespie. Hands a free out for the Hughes, or for their own Roes rather. Michael Levine, no hurry to kick it out. High one to the middle of the field. Gerald Christie feels it well, under pressure from Eugene Carlin. Eugene's feeling the strength of his jersey. As Roger Kelly takes this one. Very near full time. 2 minutes to go in this second half. As Michael Levine takes the kick. High one. Dropping 13 yards out. Great field catching there by Donald Mackay. Under pressure. Donald's fouled. Is he? Referee calls for the ball. Blows a full-time whistle, and Owen Roes are the winners of the first Lifford tournament on the score of 1 goal and 9 points to 1 goal and 6 points. Fairly scrappy game here, but no doubt about the winners. Built up a good first half lead and held on, got the vital scores in the second half. Red Hughes first 15 minutes looked dangerous, but the experience, the senior football experience of Owen Roes told in the end, and a great night here in Lifford all the same to see such a crowd at a GAA match, and let's hope that it's the beginning of lots more good tournaments and good football here in Lifford. We will have the presentation hopefully over here, light permitting, but as I say, the final score 1-9 to 1-6. 1-6 the final score. And thank you very much.
Thank you. Hey, God, show me. Sean Devine. Yeah. Oh. Hey.
We're going to have a presentation now. It's very, very dark here, and I hope this comes out. Paddy Joe, what do you think about the match?
A very good match, Sean.
Good. You're doing a good job up there, up here.
I hope so.
You're nearly as good as that. Take your pick, aren't you?
I don't think so now.
Here is the Owen Roes team, winners of the Lifford tournament for the first time, and a round of applause here for them. Taggy, how do you think it went? Who's the captain, boys? Jerry Christie. Jared, you played well in the second half.
Good game, alright.
Gus?
No comment.
No comment. Don't.
Oh well, for a pint now, Sean will be rightly.
Anybody else want to say anything there?
Best team won.
Right. Team manager, John.
Oh, very good game. Very good game.
Very good. That's what Jared Christie, captain. Big round of applause for Red Hughes. And this here is the.
I'm presenting the cup.
Your name is
Jack Noonan.
Jack Noonan. You're presenting this cup on behalf of.
This is my father. This is. You're taking. I'm speaking to you. I didn't realise that. No, I'm presenting. The cup was presented by my sister here, and it is a perpetual cup in memory of my father, who was very interested in Gaelic football.
It's a beautiful trophy.
It is a beautiful trophy, and my
Okay.
I'm honoured. I'm doubly honoured first because I've been chosen to present this cup to the winning team. Of course, I was a little bit impartial because I'm a Killigordon man myself.
Yes.
But I must say that
the daughter is married to a Tyrone man.
Yes. And I must say that that Donovan deserved on the days this
So could I have
deserved it to win it, and I wish to congratulate them.
Could we have a cap now of the Martin Devine? Right, perfect.
I'd just like to say a big thank you first of all to Lifford for organising this tournament. I'd like to thank Red Hughes for giving Owen Roe a very clean and sporting match. Thank you.
Thanks very much. All right.
Excuse me, man, packing. That's the other brother there.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Will you present it again to Martin?
Yeah, okay.
Jerry, will you
You stand over here. You stand over here.
You got up players behind. Thank you. It's on round.
Frank's over there.
Yeah. Frankie? Where's Frankie at? Some Frankie.
Get us all in.
Some photographs been taken here now. See William McKay there. All the Owen Roe supporters.
You come right there.
Maybe you should come this way.
Nice, Frank.
Between the two.
Yes, fair enough.
You and everything.
All right. These two lads.
Some back boys. Everybody smile. Smile, cheer up. What about a lot of hands up? Look at hands up, boys. Look at hands up. Okay, thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Another team won.
Thank you.